You're being censored, but you're not even aware how much censoring is going on. That's part of the cognitive dissonance. And then on June 14th, a few days after the eclipse, we have the province of Ontario in Canada has accelerating its dose of vaccine appointments for people living in the Delta hotspots, such as Toronto, Peel, and Hamilton, right? So we could see here how the eclipse is right on the Canadian Venus, right on the midheaven. This was followed on June 28th with Sydney and Darwin in Australia going back into massive lockdowns because of the Delta outbreak. We could see here the eclipse making a direct hit on the Australian Pluto. So actually to the Venus-Uranus, Pluto oppositional alignment, like a triple whammy hit. So we could see the issue of government repression, lockdown, shuttering of businesses, the shuttering of all social life, very dystopian. So we could see that. Then we see with Seoul, Korea. Seoul, Korea ramped up restrictions, urging people to wear masks indoors and outdoors, along with limiting the size of gatherings. Then we see here the solar eclipse making a direct hit to France's natal Saturn at 20 degrees of Sagittarius. And on July 12th, French President Emmanuel Macron announced that all healthcare workers will need to be vaccinated. So enforce vaccinations that would commence by the 15th of September, and that France will start using health passports to enter bars, cafes, restaurants, all social gathering areas, both indoor and outdoor, and all shopping centers from August onward. So you could see Saturn, right? The repressive function of government. So in response, some 160,000 people, including far-right activists and members of France's Yellow Vest movement, protested all this past weekend. You didn't hear about it on CNN. You didn't hear about it. You're not going to hear about it on Facebook. All across the country against the bill requiring everyone to have a special virus pass to enter restaurants, to go shopping, and mandating that all government workers, all people in the healthcare industry have to be mandated with vaccinations. We also saw similar protests occurring all throughout the rest of Europe. Police in France fired water cannons, tear gas on the protesters in Paris, although most of the gatherings were orderly. And the protesters in Paris were chanting liberty, liberty, liberty at the Bastille Plaza and marched through the eastern Paris in one of several demonstrations. So more demonstrations keep breaking out. But again, the revolution, my friends, will not be televised. That's part of the Silicon Valley technology, technocracy, deplatforming, censorship. You're being censored, but you're not even being aware of it. You're not even aware how much censoring is going on. That's part of the cognitive dissonance. So even if you struggle and fight against cognitive dissonance, you become a victim of it because of the known unknown factors of limiting and censoring and repressing information. Then this was followed up with Germany's horoscope. There was massive outbreaks.
If you'd like to watch the full presentation and more like this on geopolitics, the economy, and world events from an archetypal and mundane astrological perspective, join the Global Transformation Astrology membership. Go to gta.williamstickevers.com or click the link in the description for twice-monthly webinars with Q&A, access to the growing library of previous webinars, and a collection of information and resources on today's most important topics, plus a monthly Ask Me Anything session for Gold members. We are now in the middle of a massive collective psycho-spiritual death-rebirth process. Stay informed and be a part of the breakthrough, not the breakdown. Become a GTA member today.